Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. It's only because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline, so please bear with me. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine. Because I'm speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly with you, Sagittarius, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will identify this. Thank you for all of you who make donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is the reason why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, and planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Sagittarius, please, and everything that's in their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, and planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius, and what's best for them to know now. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands speaks to us about being tired, being sick and tired of the situation in which you are now, having the feeling that you are the only one that is fighting for something, everybody else is leaning on you and you don't have anybody to lean on. It's like feeling that you are being left alone and you're the last one remaining here to have this fight, to stand strong in this. But it's not that you are the last one. You are the only one that is capable to do that. 9 as a number speaks to us about completion, fruition, graduation. So already this cycle comes to an end, but we can stop here and then we are starting the same cycle again, or we can go farther. And this is why you have to keep on going, to persevere, because you have just one wand in order for you to be able to integrate the wisdom that is behind the experience, so that by integrating the wisdom you won't have to come back to the same cycle again. You will be able to start another cycle and start releasing all these burdens. The character was wise enough to put herself under protection with the ones that she has, but just be careful. Put yourself under protection, but don't isolate yourself, okay? And keep on going, because something deep down in her is telling her, keep on going. I know it's hard, I know you're sick and tired, I know you're bruised, but keep on going, because it won't last long anymore. Sorry. Best messages for Sagittarius, please. King of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and something else. Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have Justice, sign of Libra. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is the current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it has to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Justice is here and it's being served. It's here to bring balance back. Although you are a fire sign, you have a lot of swords in your reading, so it's with Justice here that is Libra, and Libra is an air sign, air being the sword element, air symbol, sword element, air. With Justice, you have 5 cards of air, so you are very much in a process of thinking, analyzing, trying to figure out, trying to understand, even mental blockage. I will tell you in a second. And maybe you have to deal with somebody that is from Libra, or you want to bring justice into the circumstance that you are. As signs Libra, all the King and the Knight of Swords can be any sign of air, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you also have the King of Cups. King of Cups can be any sign of water. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I really have the feeling that this King of Cups, being the King of Cups, having to deal a lot much more with emotions, with emotional stability, with emotional maturity. It's like he's coming in order to try to balance out this very mental energy, strong mental energy that is in your reading. It's like somebody who comes in, it can be with the Eight of Wands, the information that comes, maybe it comes with some new information that the character here is a little bit shocked or caught by surprise with the information that is coming in. 8 of Wands. Or it can speak about information that comes in from another place or regarding another place, or needing to relocate to another place, or traveling, or maybe it comes from another place, this character that gives you the information, or it brings you some information, this guy, that can a little bit take you by surprise. 8 of Wands is a very quick moving energy. The King of Cups, because he's dealing with the element of water, being emotional, but having in check their emotions, maybe it can bring you some information that may bring the balance, the emotional balance a little bit, to unbalance yourself with the information that he's getting. And after you find out this information, you try to make sense of it, you try to understand it, to process it, to analyze it, because it has to do with a broken heart. It's some information that it's not at all pleasant, and maybe it has to do with somebody from an air sign, and now you are trying to make plans, try to understand, try to process, try to figure out what's your reaction, what can you do about it, what's the solution, because the King of Swords is that very strategic mind, makes plans, make backups to the plans. It's like a chess player who wants to have, and usually has, because he's very mental, in a sense that he has 10 movements ahead of others, and it's you trying to make that, to see your options, to make the best out the options that you have. Maybe somebody from air sign provoked this heartbreak, and maybe you are feeling as whatever happened was something that was not justified. You're feeling like it was unjust, something unjust that was made to you. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a very fast moving energy. From the characters, the Knight is the fast moving one because he's on his horse, but from the 4 elements, the Knight of Swords is the fastest. He can be like a hurricane. He can come in and exactly like a hurricane bring everything upside down, and you don't have any time to understand what's happened, and he's gone. Or he can be somebody that steps in to fight along you, to help you, to bring justice to the situation. Maybe you had to deal with somebody like this, and you are not heartbroken, and you try to figure out, you try to keep your balance. But this is speaking to me about a lesson that is being learned by repetition. You are not the first time in a situation that is very similar to this one, and it's the moment we have to become a little bit cautious, to try to analyze ourselves, our action, our life, to see when things are repeating in our life, to understand that, wait a minute, I was here again. Maybe not the same exact situation, maybe the character changed, but I was in this situation. Why am I back to this situation? Because we are learning through repetition, and because we didn't integrate the wisdom in the previous situation, life is putting us again in a similar situation, so that we have the opportunity to integrate that wisdom. And when I cut the deck, you had that 9 of Wands that is telling us to keep on going. I know it's hard, I know you're sick and tired, but if you're stopping here, you will repeat the same cycle again. And this is an opportunity where you can break that cycle by learning through repetition. This is a card that speaks to us about mastering, self-mastery, becoming conscious of patterns that are repeating, patterns of thinking, patterns of acting, patterns that we integrated from family, from our education, without thinking. Is this really about me? Am I this character? Does this thing, if I'm doing it, good for me or not? And now you are processing everything, analyzing everything, in order for you to be able to recognize those patterns, so that you know what little adjustment you have to do in order for you to have another outcome, to integrate that wisdom and break this cycle. Master it and break it after all that. And it's something that it's very frustrating, because it's about not being able to see 8 of Swords. I'm blocked, I'm chained, I don't have any solution, I tried my best, I'm stuck. This is a mental energy. This is a mental blockage, mainly a mental blockage. You are thinking the same thing around and around and around, and you don't see the way out, even if you are trying, you're doing your best. But this character tried to go a little bit left, felt swords, stopped. Right, felt swords, stopped. Tried to go backwards, felt swords, stopped, and panic. I have no way out. Because he's panicking, he's not trying to make a step forward to see that he can go forward, or to think logical and use a sword to cut this, whatever is holding him, holding her so tight. This is the panic mode. This is why we cannot see the solution. We cannot see the solution if we are keep and stay in the energy that created the problem. I know it's hard, but you have to, because it's a very low vibrational energy, and you have to raise your vibration. By raising your vibration, you will be able to see the solution. And when you are coming back to the problem, you will be able to see a way out. The solution is always there, but because we are blocked in that mental prison, we are not able to see it. And it has to do with 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is speaking to us about our desire to have something stable, to have something secure. And because of this desire that is absolutely natural, we can sometimes fear that we have no way out. I don't know how to have security, stability in the situation that is here. Or we can cling to situation, relationships, characters, even if we know that we are not happy. But it's, and I always tell you, when the 4 of Pentacles comes in, that you have to let it go, or other can cling on you. You have to let it go. If it's meant to be yours, by letting it go, the universe is simply rearranging everything, and will find another way to bring that thing, situation, circumstance, relationship, character, whatever it is for you, back into your life. If it's not meant to be yours, by letting it go, you are simply opening yourself to something that is much more aligned with your own energy, with your path in life. I think that you received some information in a very quick way that made you feel that you lose your balance, emotional balance, maybe because of something what maybe air sign did and provoked this heartbreak. And now you feeling that you were treated unjust, you want justice. It's an opportunity for you to learn something with these cycles that is repeating, and simply try to raise your vibration by doing things that you are enjoying, by laughing even if you don't have any reason to laugh. Try to find the hilarity in everything. Surround yourself with optimistic people, surround yourself with people that really care for you. Do things that you are enjoying, dance, sing, write, paint, whatever is good for you. Whatever nurtures your soul, you enjoy and brings joy in your life. Go into nature, but go into nature to enjoy nature, not to have a place from where you can come back by rolling again and again the same thoughts. Watch comedies in order for you to be able to laugh. Surround yourself with children and animals, because they are in a much higher vibration that we are. By doing those things, you raise your vibration. You take 2 hours a break from this mental prison, and when you will come back to the situation, you will be able to see it from another point, from a higher point of view. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, the other card that speaks to us about self-mastery. This is the moment where you can have the opportunity to realize, to become conscious that you have all the information, all the experience, all the expertise in order for you to make the jump from the apprentice to the master, to be able to build something new from ground up, but it's according to your plans, to your dreams, to your hopes. You are the main architect, you are the main builder. You will have people that will be next to you, support you, but they will be there only for support. They will wait for you to tell them how to do it, what to do, the way that you want it. This is an opportunity in which you can build something for yourself according to your plans. A new association, a new partnership, a new job, something, maybe building your own business exactly like you wanted. Go for it. Become that master. At first you won't feel so okay by being in the spotlight, but with time you will see that you have everything that you are in need of in order to make this a success, to be proud of whatever you are producing, to put your signature under it. Have trust. Have trust in yourself. Have trust in everything that you already learned through this repetition process until now. Make that jump. What's with the heartbreak, please? With Three of Swords. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? Tell me more about the Three of Swords, please. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a situation in which you really are for a long time. This is not something new. You tried your best for a long time. You tried really your best, but whatever you had to tell, nobody was listening to you. Every of these five characters are with the back turned to the main character. It's like whatever you tried, it didn't work, or it wasn't requested, it wasn't needed, it wasn't desired, it wasn't not good enough, and you change tactics, the other did also, and you invest a lot, invest money, invest time, invest feelings, maybe all of the above, and you didn't came out with the outcome that you wanted. And now you have this epiphany. It can be a very strong epiphany, but when you are realizing that it is a bad investment for me to continue to stay in this situation where I already know that I tried my best and nothing worked. Why should I continue to invest in this situation? So I'm out of here. This is the epiphany. Even if it's scaring that you feel like you are blocked, that maybe you feel that you are not able to have the security or stability that you want and you are deserving of, because you put a lot of work into it. What's with the Eight of Wands, please? Those informations that are coming towards you. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. And I'm looking now and you have 888. It's when you are looking at it, this at the number 8, it's infinity. It's only you have, from my point of view, and I'm sorry if you're not agreeing, you have only to change your perspective. By changing your perspective, you will see other opportunities, other solutions, but you have to come out of this mental blockage, to see those patterns that are repeating in your life and connecting the dots that you have to make a change there in order for the outcome to change also. What's with Eight of Wands, please? Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? That information that is coming in a very quick moving way, or relocation. The Fool, and it went so this way. It's like you feel that the information that is coming in, it's robbing you from a new beginning. It's like this is the new beginning and you are being now encouraged to make the leap of faith in order for you to be able to start something new, starting a new chapter. This character here is coming from a very genuine energy, very pure. He doesn't know what life will bring to him, but he has full confidence in himself, in his abilities, that he will be able to achieve everything that he needs to. Even if he thinks he already brought some things with him, because he thinks at this point that this is everything that he needs to have. He has confidence in him. Coming out in reverse speaks to me, not only you are perceiving a blockage to a new beginning, but this blockage of the new beginning is because you don't have faith in yourself. You don't have faith that you are able to circum everything that life can put in front of you. And this is a scary thought. What's with the Eight of Swords? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, because this has to do with that mental blockage. I cannot, I tried, nothing works, so I won't be able. What's Page of Wands? Page of Wands is speaking to us about that epiphany. It's another epiphany. It's the change of perspective. Just open yourself to the change of perspective, please. His being, it's like an enlightenment. This feather is like coming in burst of flames. It's his head, his mental state is being filled with an inspiration through which he can see things from another perspective, to understand things from another perspective, in order for him to be able to see that he can achieve much more. It's nothing wrong with it, to strive for more, to want more for himself, for his loved ones, to recognize, to realize that he has a lot of abilities, discovering new things about himself, rediscovering things that he forgot about himself that he is able to do, and striving for more. Inspiration. But in order for you to be able to receive that inspiration that can make that difference, the change in perspective, you have to come out of this low vibrational energy. Please do this effort, because you are doing it for you, and through that you are coming back to your own element, to your own energy, fire energy. I can tell you 24 hours straight that you have this. As long as you don't think it possible, I'm doing nothing. Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Self-mastery, learning something through repetition, literally, or that self-mastery, identifying patterns that are repeating, patterns of thinking, acting, the way that you think about yourself. Who told you those that you are not able to do or achieve? What's that? Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? The Devil. Makes sense. Sign of Capricorn, but speaks to us about fears. I cannot do it. I won't be able to. This is the master puppeteer that juggles with everything that he can juggle in order to keep us in a state of fear, that in a state of doubt of ourselves, that we are not able to achieve anything, because this is the way that he can manipulate us. In many times we can play the role of the devil in our own life by sabotaging ourselves. These characters already broke their bondage. The only thing that is keeping them in this place is self-doubt. Try and figure out what's repeating in your life when you sabotage yourself by doubting yourself, and take it from there, please. He only has power over us only if we are giving him that power, if we are listening to that self-doubts. Otherwise, he has no power. What's with the Four of Pentacles? Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles, please. Inspiration, power, willpower, life force, passion, a new opportunity. You can have a new opportunity in order for you to be able to achieve stability, security, to have what you want in order to feel secure. But you have to act. Once fire, take action. Let yourself be inspired. Open yourself and take action. What's with the Knight of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups and the Hermit, sign of Virgo. And the Knight of Cups can be this character, again, the Cups, somebody from a water sign, somebody that comes in with kind words, with encouragement, to give them their cup of love, to, even if it's not a partner or a love interest, to make you see the way that they are seeing you, that you are capable of. But also it speaks to us that somebody can come in to be there for you emotionally, giving you an emotional support in order to make you see another side of you. But you can do this also, and it's being relevated here, that you need to make that inner journey, to go deep within in order for you to be able to listen, to hear, to listen your own guidance, to go through this dark period, but only for you to become able to see your own light. The Hermit is doing this inner work to bring peace, to turn all the unturned stones, to find the answers, and he's doing it with light, with love, with forgiveness. You are doing it for yourself. Forgive all who are who did something that broke your heart, who hurt you. Forgive yourself that you let it go so far. Bring light, to the situation in order for you to be able to unburden yourself of everything that is not belonging to you. By doing this inner work, you will be able to see yourself of who you are and to listen to that inner guidance that will bring you out of it and will show you this side of yourself. It can be somebody from Virgo that is there for you, helping you see yourself in another way, from another perspective, a much deeper way. But this is your own journey. This is your own work. Nobody can do this work for yourself. What's with the King of Cups? The Knight of Swords, exactly this card. So he's rushing in to be there for you with kind words, with a very emotional, nurturing energy, being very careful how he expressing himself in to not hurt you. They are very sensitive, but it's like it's being somebody that can be very sensitive, very in tune with their emotions, but if somebody does something to their loved ones, they are fearless and they are there to fight alongside with you to bring justice. What's with the King of Swords, please? Tell me more about the King of Swords. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands speaks to us about healthy boundaries. This is the character from whom you have to put healthy boundaries. It's above the Three of Swords and Five of Swords. Seven of Wands speaks to us about putting that healthy boundaries, limitations, because otherwise it won't work. You have to make a choice. You have somebody here that is willing to be there for you, fight along yourself, but you have to do this. And mostly, I don't see this fight, especially with this. The fight that's important is with this, to get rid of all this. I'm not capable, I cannot see, I cannot do. This is the fight that, and it's already been you are the winner, but you don't see it. Why? Because he's very manipulative, and because he knows how to spin the words, the meaning of the words, in order to have his way. And this can be your sabotaging yourself, thinking something and then coming in and dismantling with what's the word that I'm searching for? Oh God. Simply you thinking that I will do that and wanting to start that, and the next second beginning and dismantling everything that you already thought, that with things that may seem very logical, that it won't happen, it's not possible to happen. Best message for Sagittarius at the end of the reading, please. Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. Shiva is one of the India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, surrounded by stars, showing his connection to the cosmos, and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. He is known as the destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the Divine Father energy and offers paternal protection, support, and guidance. He is also acknowledged as the cosmic dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Lord Shiva is with you right now to aware your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through a deep transition, and things will be clearer from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time, as you will transcend the limitation that others have set for you. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. So, I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.